We live in a time where there is no new Dragon Ball episodes, and us here at CBR find that to be unacceptable. So, let's write our own. Here's our pitch for a Dragon Ball series featuring Vegeta as the main character. Now this is one of the biggest what-if scenarios that Dragon Ball fans love to toy over. There has been a ton of fan speculation, art, and even webcomics depicting this scenario. For ours, we're gonna go a bit out there. Starting with Dragon Ball, we'll see the young Saiyan Prince get dropped a long way from the peace-loving Gohan. No, Vegeta's pod will instead land with Gohan's polar opposite, Mercenary Tao. We all know that Vegeta's a bit older than Goku, so that patented prideful attitude of his is already in place. He would use Tao to learn about human culture and train in their martial arts. Vegeta would likely learn from Master Shen's Crane School, besting Tien and Chaozu as Shen's star pupil. He'd probably even fight against Jackie Chun with all the same full moon hijinks as in the original anime. After losing the tournament to Chun, he would use Tao's connections to gain entry into the Red Ribbon Army. The young Saiyan would quickly rise through the ranks, defeating the likes of Colonel Silver, General White, and the androids with more ease than Goku did. This would culminate with the child warrior destroying Commander Red to take over the entire army. That victory would be short-lived, as King Piccolo would quickly rise to power. In Vegeta's haste to increase his power level, Piccolo would have succeeded in gathering the Dragon Balls. The Red Ribbon Army would have faced King Piccolo's forces only to lose against the enhanced Demon King. Like Goku, Vegeta would have sought the help of Kami. After training under his reluctant teacher, Vegeta faces Piccolo again and, like Goku, succeeds in destroying him. Only this time, Vegeta would obliterate him, leaving no chance of Piccolo's survival. With the Demon King destroyed, Vegeta would take his place as the Child King of Earth. Years later, Raditz would come to check in on his former friend's progress. At first, he would be proud of all that Vegeta had accomplished in the name of Lord Frieza. Vegeta would scoff at this and destroy Raditz in the ultimate show of disrespect to Frieza. He would declare Earth to be the new planet Vegeta and the first of his new Saiyan Empire. Unfortunately, right before he expired, Raditz would tell Vegeta that there was another Saiyan even more powerful than he was, Kakarot. Motivated to defend his new empire against Frieza's army, Vegeta would tell his Red Ribbon scientist Dr. Gero to speed up his android program. Weaker versions of androids 16, 17, and 18 would help Vegeta train for the Frieza Force's attack. Training and losing against the androids over and over again would cause his power level to drastically increase. Instead of sending 2 Saiyans to conquer Earth, Frieza would send his entire army to meet Vegeta's insult. Vegeta and the enhanced Red Ribbon Army would easily be able to get through most of Frieza's forces. Vegeta would even take his old friend Nappa out. Things would be looking up for Vegeta until he would have to face Frieza's final team, the Kakarot Force. Vegeta and the androids would take most of the force down, but Captain Kakarot would be unamused. This version of Goku would have spent his time conquering and destroying planets as Frieza's right-hand man. He would even casually mention how he obliterated Zarbon, Dodoria, and Captain Ginyu. Kakarot would take out the androids no problem, just to show Vegeta how outmatched he was. Then he would beat Vegeta to within an inch of his life. Captain Kakarot would present the battered Vegeta to Lord Frieza. The Warlord would gloat over Vegeta's body, even going so far as to admit that he destroyed the original planet Vegeta. This would catch Kakarot's ear and be the last straw. Kakarot would begin to glow gold, revealing that he had unlocked the Super Saiyan ability years ago while destroying planet Namek. He would then turn on Frieza, wiping him out of the galaxy as revenge for his homeworld. As a second course of destruction, Kakarot would unleash a supernova attack on Earth, claiming that Vegeta naming it after their home was blasphemy. Then he would leave Vegeta alive, saying that he would hate to take out the last Saiyan in the universe. He'd make some comment about how he was getting sentimental in his old age before leaving the former king all alone in the universe. With his second homeworld now destroyed, Vegeta would have only one place to turn to take on a power as great as Kakarot, the fabled god of destruction Beerus. After years of searching, he would find Beerus's planet and beg to be trained by him to destroy Lord Kakarot. Beerus would, of course, initially refuse the request. After learning that Kakarot destroyed Earth without his permission, though, things would change entirely. Vegeta would spend years training with Whis and Beerus while Kakarot continued his rampage across the galaxy. As Lord Kakarot prepared to finish off the combined forces of the Galactic Patrol and Cooler's army, hey, none of this is canon, I can use Cooler if I want, Vegeta would arrive, ready to throw down. This time, things would go very differently for Lord Kakarot. Thanks to his training, Vegeta would have achieved a whole new level of power, Super Saiyan 2. As Goku had remained undefeated for so many years, his power would have stagnated at Super Saiyan 1. After a long battle, Vegeta would finish Kakarot off, but the Saiyan Lord would smile as he breathed his final breath. You see, this Goku also had the idea for a tournament of power to establish his dominance over the multiverse. Vegeta now had a year to prepare for the ultimate battle for the fate of Universe 7. With no other Saiyans to help him reach God level, no friends to back him up, and no friendly rival to push him to new heights, Vegeta would go out in the early minutes of the tournament. He'd think back on his destroyed worlds, Earth and planet Vegeta, and he'd wish things had gone differently as he was wiped from existence forever. There you have it, our pitch for a Dragon Ball series with Vegeta as the main character instead of Goku. So, what did you think of our story? Would you like to see another Dragon Ball What If? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to CBR for more Dragon Ball action.